Hey besties! Welcome to the very first episode of Leatherbound and Loud. Yeah, guys, actually started a podcast about because apparently talking to the characters in my head wasn't enough. Here, we're going to laugh at bad tropes, gush over favorite characters, and probably expose little sleep I get from just one more chapter. So, grab snack, get comfy, and let's get started. Today's book is going to be Kiss. Yeah, such a weird name, but yeah, it's a really good book. It was published by Jacqueline Wilson, and the publisher was Corgi Books, but in the year 2008, and the illustration was done by Nick Sharps. So let's dive into this book. So the characters, we have the main character, which is also the protagonist, Sylvie West, and her so-called best friend, they've been friends for like forever, is Carl Johnson. So Sylvie is a 13-year-old average girl. She goes to Newstead High and she's very, very self-centered. Like literally very self-centered. Like when you get to read the book, you would think, oh my gosh, she's so naive and stuff, but you actually realize that she only cares about herself. But she has a friend, Carl, and they've been friends since like they were babies. And they made like a world, and that world was the glass world because Carl was obsessed with glassware for some odd reason, 13-year-old boy. So he was going to the same school as Sylvie, but he got a scholarship through arts. So he was going to a bougie grammar school, Kingsmere Grammar. And just know this that this was actually published by a British person. So everything in here was the setting, like the whole story was actually in Britain, in the United Kingdom, to London, to be precise. So we have other characters. We have Sylvie's mom. So we find out that Sylvie's mom is a single person, and we actually find out that she gets to date someone in the as the book goes on. Then we have Miranda Hoban, which is supposed to be the supposed social queen bee of the school, but later on becomes Sylvie's close friends. Then we have Raj. Raj is actually one of Miranda's friends. Alice is also one of Miranda's friends. We have Lucy. Lucy is also one of Sylvie's friends, which Sylvie, to be precise, ruined their friendship all because she wanted to spend time with Miranda and become, oh my gosh, so popular and stuff. Then we have Miss Miles. So Miss Miles is she stays in Sylvie's house because as I said before, that her mom is a single mom, so she's trying to pay off rent, trying to buy groceries and stuff. So they have um an old woman, not really old, but the way she described in the book, so like a 60 something year old woman which stays in their house and she pays them. Then we have Jules Johnson, that's Carl's mom. She's a painter. So yeah, the genes runs in the family because Carl is also a painter. We have Jerry, then we have Paul, then we have Paul. Okay, we actually realized in this book, okay, spoiler coming ahead. Carl is actually gay and Sylvie has been living her life waiting thinking, oh my god, I'm going to marry Carl. Oh my god, Carl is the love of my life. Until she realizes that Carl is gay. Yes, yes, besties. Carl is gay. Such an epic plot twist. And he starts liking Paul. Yeah, he starts liking Paul. And Paul is like this jock in school. And Carl is like this petty person. Not petty, is shy. Yeah, that's what I would use. He's very, very shy to himself and kind of stuff. Then we have Jake. Jake is Carl's older brother and is the complete opposite of Carl. Carl is shy, is artsy. Jake is this jock. He's 16 and he's a guitarist in a boy band. Yeah, guys. So these are all the characters in the books, and we also have Miss Michael, and then we have Mick Johnson, which is Carl's father, who is a politics lecturer at a university. So as the chapters go on, we just um navigating Sylvie's life on how she's madly obsessed with Carl, who turns out to be gay. When I found out, I was like, oh my gosh. And because of this, she tries to please him. He tries, and she the only reason why Miranda invited her to a party was because she said she's dating Carl. And she was actually not dating Carl. That's to show how fantasized this girl was. Not to find out that she's gay. Well, her and Miranda become friends. They skip school. Yeah, they skip school. And Sylvie is not the type to skip school. And then she's also mad that her mom, which I told you she's single because her dad left 2 years before her mom gave birth to her, started dating the guy which had stroke. Jerry. His name is Jerry. Started dating Jerry, so he has a weird name. But yeah, she invited him for swimming. Sylvie, of course, like a normal child, would not be happy that her mom is dating someone. Was not really nice at first, but yeah, started being nice. Then you also realize that Miranda's mom has an eating disorder, so she's very slim, and also she's also on a diet for some reasons. So yeah, she's very slim. And then at a point, Sylvie forgets Lucy. Then she goes to Lucy's house, apologizes, they become friends again. Then basically that's it. But as I said, Carl liked Paul because obviously he's gay. But his relationship with Paul doesn't work out, and Paul isn't actually gay because he finds out that Paul hooked up with Miranda. Like they just kissed actually. So he gets sad. He destroys his collection of glassware over a boy. Bro, when I was reading the book, I was like, so you destroyed like this was years, years of collections. Initially, a literal building was donated, was given to you by your parents to start your glassware collection because oh they want to supportive parents. You go and carry your legacy's Benz and destroy it because of a boy. Well, in the end, he ended up kissing Sylvie in the end, and that's how the book ended. But yeah, the book is really, really interesting.